Good evening, people. Audio is fine, I guess. Welcome to the last episode of Guptgu. We started organizing Guptgu a month ago, I guess, and it's been 11 episodes. And in all 11 episodes, we have met very wonderful personalities, and including Amit Bhel, Durgesh Kumar, Tarun Singhal, Shilpi Marwaha, Renu and Sanjeev Chopra, Piyush Mishra ji, Rajesh Beri, Ashwat Bhatt, Subrajyoti Bharat, Kenneth Desai, Amit Sial, and today we will be interviewing a very talented and very legendary madam, Farida Patel Venkar. So before starting about explaining what she did in this industry, I would like to start about Alchemy. So Alchemy started in 2018 with a bunch of 4 or 5 kids who were just wanted to perform because they were actually very much into theatre during their college days. So we decided that we will open up a society together. So we started with the play Park, which we kind of wanted to organize in Bangalore, but we couldn't. So we decided that we will stage at IIT Delhi Seminar Hall to get a start. तो हमने वहाँ पे किया. उसके बाद अभी तक पिछले 17-18 मंथ्स में हमने अराउंड 32 शोज़ किए हैं और 4 सिटीज़ में किए हैं. हमारे साथ आई वोंट से कि हमारे पास वी हैव द membership of more than 70 people or 80 members, but we can say that more than 70 and around 70-80 people have participated with us in the field of acting, direction, editing, sound and lighting, everything, including the workshop. So now we can say that the group is not just about those bunch of kids which started in 2018, including the IIT Delhi or MNIT Allahabad people. Now it's a group which is based in 4 cities, Mumbai, Delhi, Chandigarh and Bangalore. We started recently in Delhi in the month of February. So now we can say that everybody is participating in Alchemy. After the lockdown period, we tried to include more and more people by starting Guftagu, especially the important personalities of our industry. And secondly, we also organized online monologue to involve more and more people on our Instagram platform or maybe online platform because of the COVID. And then we organized kids monologue, and currently we are going through some kind of online session for acting classes. So moreover, so on a very substantial level we can say that कि हमने काफ़ी कुछ कोशिश करी है. मतलब हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि हमने काफ़ी कुछ फ्रूटफुल एक्टिविटीज़ करी हैं, बट कोशिश करी है कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों को इन्वॉल्व कर सकें, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों को प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड कर सकें कि कहीं ना कहीं अगर उन्हें प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिल रहा है परफॉर्म करने का, देन कम टू अस, वी विल सॉर्ट इट आउट समवेयर इन सम वे. वी विल ट्राई आवर बेस्ट. अगर कुछ ग्लिचेस हैं परफॉर्म करने के, आपको प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिल रहा है, आप डिफरेंट सिटीज़ में हैं, आप किसी भी टाइप का कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हैं, आप किसी भी टाइप ऑफ थिएटर लर्निंग में पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हैं, देन यू कैन एक्चुअली कम टू अस बिकॉज दिस इज़ आवर मिशन. वी वांट each and every individual artist in our country to grow, and we will provide that particular platform. So this is what Alchemy is all about. Now, since the last episode is not about Alchemy, it's also about Farida ma'am. So I'll start about Farida ma'am. Farida ma'am is a trained theatre artist and has always been interested in acting since her childhood, or you may say school days. She started her cinema career at the age of 51, which is pretty unique. And over the years, she has acted in 10 films, including Dear Zindagi, Mom, Freaky Ali, which was supposed to be her first film, Namkaran and War, 5 short films and web series, and more than 75 advertisements. Oh, that's huge. So she acted recently in Illegal web series, which was premiered on 12th of May on Wood channel, and currently she is acting in a television serial called Nagin. So I would like to I would like to give her a chance once again. So I will try to add her. I don't see कि वो अभी यहाँ पे हैं. काफ़ी लोगों ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है, तो लेट्स सी कि वो हैं कि नहीं है. फरीदा मैम, अगर आप हैं तो प्लीज़ सेंड मी अ रिक्वेस्ट, और समवन कैन कॉल हर. She is here. One second. So, hi ma'am, am I audible?
Very audible. Just let me reduce the volume.
Ma'am, don't tell me ma'am कि कोई echo आ रहा है मैम. नहीं आ रहा है ना? बहुत ट्राई किया मैम हमने.
Thank God, कोई echo नहीं आ रहा. Hi everybody.
And maybe this is my last live Instagram session. इतने सारे टेक्निकल रन थ्रू मैंने कभी प्ले के रिहर्सल में नहीं मारे मैम, जितने मैंने मतलब लाइव इंस्टाग्राम पे करे हैं मैम अभी फिलहाल आज.
But this is my first. Absolutely first. So
My first also ma'am, probably the last also.
if I mess up, please excuse me, okay?
No ma'am, it's fine ma'am. So ma'am, I was explaining about alchemy कि हमने क्या क्या किया है पिछले 17-18 महीनों में. Then I talked about your work also, but I want to hear from your side of story कि वो जो पहला ब्रेक मिलता है ना मैम, मतलब I'm talking about the camera work, not theater. थिएटर मैम तो हम स्कूल से करते हैं, हम अपने पेरेंट्स के सामने भी करते हुए आए हैं मैम स्टार्टिंग से. एक्टिंग ना तो हमेशा ही चलता रहता है. तो मैम वो कैमरे का जो पहला ब्रेक है मैम, वहां तक की स्टोरी अगर आप अपने शब्दों में मतलब बता सकते हैं तो दैट वुड बी वेरी नाइस. Like describe your journey in the world of theater and theater to cinema, maybe, probably.
It's a long journey. Okay, it started in school when I was. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, ma'am. 2 hours, ma'am. 2 hours. Carry on.
Wow. Okay, so I started theater as a kid. I mean, I remember doing plays in every year in school. I was always playing the lead in all those plays, and I love to act. I did theater till I finished my college, and then I was seriously contemplating joining some theatre group and going on and acting continuously. But in those days, I didn't really think that I would be able to make it, in the sense that one didn't really see any money there. One had no contacts, one had no leads, and there weren't any platforms like they are today, where you could have gone and auditioned and got roles. It was all like a very close circle, and I had no clue how to break in. Okay, so, and those days we didn't come from families which could support journeys for years when you explore. So there is somebody saying that the audio is too low. What do I need to do for that? Do I increase my volume from here?
Yeah, ma'am. You have to increase your volume actually.
ठीक है, एक सेकंड यहाँ से इंक्रीज किया, थोड़ा मैं स्पीकर से कम कर देती हूँ. अभी ठीक है? Is the volume
मैम
good
मुझे
now?
तो क्लियर, मैम मुझे तो क्लियर आ रही है. 2 दिन से ही क्लियर आ रही है मैम. थर्ड पर्सन को क्लियर नहीं आ रही है मैम.
हाँ, मुझे नहीं आ रही थी. अच्छा, is that better for the guys who are listening in? Okay, so
I don't know, ma'am.
because of which what I did was I decided to do what almost everybody was doing in those days. I went and joined an MBA course. I finished my MBA. I continued to do theatre while I was doing MBA. I continued to do. I acted after my MBA. I got placement. I got placed in a company called Cadbury, which everybody knows. And that was when I did my last play with a group of friends. I did Evam Indrajit at that time, and I realized that in those days it wasn't possible for me to manage rehearsals, practices, and work, because in those days when we life was all about only working. I mean, Saturdays, Sundays. So fun was party was work, entertainment was work, everything was work in those days. So then I decided to drop theatre completely, and I got lost in my life. I worked in the corporate world. I did FMCG, I did advertising, I did placements, I did started a business, did wedding planning. Then I took a big gap. I looked after my kids, so I became a wife and a mother. And then my husband started a business, so I started associating, helping him in his business. And somewhere along the line, actually, honestly speaking, I loved watching movies and I loved watching theater, but I had completely, I don't know how I had forgotten that I really wanted to do this in life. But people who knew me closely, a very close friend of mine who was also my coach, life coach, and a very, very dear friend, and my children kept, and there's a doctor called Dr. Madhu Goel. They kept talking to me and saying, you know what, you must give this a try. You must give this a try. And I'm like, really? So I said, chalo, theek hai. And this was around when I was about 50, 51. So I said, chalo, theek hai, let's try. So I started looking around, and out of the blue, you won't believe it, I just feel that maybe I am blessed and maybe this is serendipity. I was meant to be here. I mean, not trying to. Out of the blue, I receive a message on Facebook from a person who I have no clue who he is. And he says, ma'am, would you like to act? I said, yeah, sure, why not there? And that's how it began. It was really crazy. I couldn't believe it when I got that message on Facebook. And I said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. And I said, so what do I have to do? So he said, you have to go for auditions. So I said, what does that mean? I mean, how does that work? I mean, I was so disconnected from the entire business and industry. I really had no what the process of getting a job was. Okay, so I didn't know that you actually go in a big room, stand in a queue, fill up a slate, go and give your audition, show your face, give your pictures, and give an audition. So when I reached there, I was a little like, "Arey baap re, to bahut log hai, kaun hai, kahan se aaye?" I have no clue what's going on. I found a friend there. I, I latched onto him for my life. I said, listen, I am new. I have no idea what's going on. Can you please help me and tell me what exactly am I supposed to do? So he was extremely sweet. He guided me through the process. I did the audition, and fortunately, as luck would have it, I got the ad. Okay, it was a really small ad for Instagram, I think. It was a very small 10-second campaign for Kotak Mahindra. And
Kotak
when I
Mahindra.
Kotak Mahindra, and they were doing
Yeah.
small films. I've never seen the film. I don't think my film ever got released. It never got released. But over there, I found some amazingly interesting and helpful kids. I call them kids because, I mean, though they are co-actors, the reason I say kids, then I was in my 50s, so I would still say kids, like I would call you kid. Okay. So, and there's a guy called Ankush Patil who was so helpful to me. It was unbelievable. He said, listen, let me put you onto a group. Let me tell you how this works. So he explained the whole process to me. He told me that, there are these areas where there are auditions that happen and you need to go there and give auditions, take your pictures. So I was a little overwhelmed, honestly, completely overwhelmed. I said, God, I want to do this. How am I going to do this? So then I decided that one's got to get one's act together. So one all our management, my management learning into practice. And I said, what would I do if I was a salesman? I would go into the market every day and go cold calling, correct? To get work and to get the business that I wanted. So that is literally what I started to do. I would get out of home and I would go into Andheri. I didn't know I didn't know Mahada, I didn't know Shriji, I didn't know all these hotspots of auditions that exist in Bombay. So I decided I would have my food, breakfast, pack my lunch, and I would be out. So I just went exploring all those areas on almost on a daily basis. I think for 2 months I must have gone into these audition areas every single day. I knocked on every door, which is ridiculous. Some people think it is, but I was okay. I was okay doing it. I didn't feel ashamed. I didn't feel bad. I think I'm a little shameless in that sense that if I want to get something and I want to do something, then you got to do it. You got to do it. So I on each of those doors, and at that time I had really short hair and I just cut it off and gone white completely. So I looked very different. I didn't have long hair like this that I have now due to constraints of work and pressures of work, which made me grow my hair back. Given a choice, I'd go short again. So I literally went knocking and said, listen, I am new. I don't know what I need to do, but I want to start acting. And I've done a lot of theatre in the past. So how do I go about, what is the process? So a lot of them were really sweet to me. I think they must have said, Bichari Buddhi Aurat ghum rahi hai. Because though I'm not really Buddha, I look really, I mean, people think because you have white hair, you must be about 70 or 75. So I think I took full advantage of that situation. And they said, "Arey, acha theek hai, auntie aiye, dadi aiye." And you know, they would come and they would take my intro, they would take some pictures and they'd say, okay, fine. And that's how I actually began. And I think that footwork that I did in the market really paid off. Because I did, within a month, start receiving calls for auditions. And I would I mean, there is no audition that I'm called for that I will not go. Now it's a different story. The reason being that I'm doing a serial and I often shooting when the audition call comes, but I still come back home, record and send audition. So that is how it began. I got shortlisted for my first big TVC, which was supposed to be for Airtel, for Vodafone. Okay?
Vodafone.
And for all my details, and I thought I've got the ad. मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आया कि शॉर्टलिस्ट है उसके बाद एक और स्टेज होता है जहाँ तुम्हें फिल्टर करते हैं. So I said, I told my entire family, मैं तो ये वोडाफोन की ऐड कर रही हूँ, and I was super excited. And then I didn't receive any calls. So I called back and I said, hello, what happened? They said, no, sorry, ma'am, somebody else got selected. I said, what do you mean? You told me I'm selected. I said, no, I told you are shortlisted. I said, what the hell is the difference? I mean, shortlisted means I'm the actor doing the job. I said, no, ma'am, they shortlist a couple of people and then they do the final thing. I said, okay, fine. So I was really upset. I felt the whole world had collapsed. Okay? And I took rejections very, very personally in the beginning because I really there was something I was doing which was causing the problem and not giving me the jobs. And then I would very shamelessly call up the casting directors and ask them, listen, I want feedback. I want to know what I did and where did I go wrong and how do I improve? Because I really need to do this. I have to do this business. I'll get into this market. So they were extremely supportive and kind. You know, they'd say, no, ma'am, in this audition, everything was fine. But the look the client is looking for is different, or the fit of the family and brand is not happening. It's where I learned that you doing your job and doing your audition alone is not enough. There is so many things, you know, that decide whether you are selected for a project or not. And immediately after that, I got a call for an ad for Airtel. I mean, just imagine, Vodafone and Airtel. And that's my first ad that I did. And the joy that I faced doing it, I mean, it was amazing. It was an amazing ad. I mean, and I think that was my first television commercial, post which slowly work started pouring in and one continued one journey and one is here today.
So what was the age when you got your first break in the advertisement in Airtel?
51.
51.
And I started looking and within a month I got a project. I think I am blessed.
Yes. And ma'am, how many auditions have you have given until now in your life? Just a count.
500, maybe more.
500.
600. I think 1:10, 1:15 is the conversion ratio or more. So maybe 700-800 auditions.
So basically what I am getting it कि auditions आपके लिए एक normal मतलब skills को enhance करने के लिए एक activity थी. That's all.
You know, when I originally used to go for auditions, I didn't have too many people I knew. I didn't have friends. So I would go do the job and come. But eventually when I started knowing people, I feel that people look at auditions as a burden. अरे यार audition जाना है यार. 50 लोग रहेंगे, वहाँ खड़ा रहना पड़ेगा, गर्मी है. हाँ, गर्मी बहुत होती है, लोग बहुत होते हैं, बहुत सारे लोग खड़े रहते हैं, धक्का धुक्की बहुत रहता है. And it's a great level up. It's a great exercise in humility because you know कि भैया सब खड़े हैं, तुम्हें भी खड़ा रहना है. तुम कहीं से भी आओ, तुम्हारा background क्या भी है. And there are a lot of big actors who still audition, you know. So I would view auditions as, for me, audition has always been a joy. For me, I love going for auditions. In fact, there was a time when people would say, "Arey, फरीदा के एज ग्रुप का ऑडिशन है तो फरीदा तो होगी ही होगी, हो ही नहीं सकता कि फरीदा ऑडिशन में नहीं आएगी, वो तो आएगी ऑडिशन में। तो तू सब ऑडिशन में क्यों आती है? देन आई व्हेन समबडी आस्क्ड मी दैट, आई से भाई ये मेरा काम है, सब ऑडिशन में क्यों आती है, मतलब वो मेरा जॉब है। इफ आई एम एन
एक्टर का
एक्टर,
काम है।
काम है एक्टिंग करना, तो काम कैसे मिलेगा ऑडिशन पे जाने को? अगर तुम सेल्समैन हो तो तुम बोल तो नहीं सकते हो ना कि हर रोज तुम क्यों कॉल कॉल कर रहे हो, तुम हर रोज मार्केट में क्यों जा रहे हो, तुम हर रोज सेल्स कॉल्स क्यों कर रहे हो? That's your job, that's what you need to do. You need to go for auditions, you need to go for auditions. So that was, I think, the approach that made me feel good about my auditions. And the other thing was that I also looked at auditions as a way to polish skills. Because as an actor, and I was absolutely new when I came there and started at that time. So camera में कैसे देखना, कहाँ देखना, कैसे बोलना, light कैसे, favorably लेना, वो सब मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था. So the audition process actually taught me a lot of these things, which I actually had no clue about television, about films and television or ads and stuff like that, And besides that, I also looked at it as a daily skill sharpening process. Every time you go for an audition, you get a script, you learn the script, you understand the character, and you go play that character. So every day you are sharpening your, because as an actor, unless you're doing a big mega serial where you're acting on a daily basis, how do you polish your skills? How do you polish your skills? So I would look at audition as a way to learn and to polish my skills, my own skills, and to learn from others, because there are some amazing auditions you see and you feel, okay, fine, this is a great idea, or the way this person projected this is really nice. Maybe we should, I should try and implement this, or this was not right, this didn't work for me, or this didn't work for the other person either. So maybe this is what I need to avoid when I'm doing my audition. So that was my, and also, so that is how I would look at auditions, and I still look at auditions. I still look at auditions like that. One, the one area where I found that I had a slight advantage is because for advertisements, that this is particularly for advertising, is when I would go for auditions, I would be able to, because I'm a sales and marketing background person, and that's my education, that's where I've worked for so many years. I was able to look beyond the script, look at what maybe the director is trying to convey, or what the product is trying to say, what is the brand, or I would research the brand and see, okay, this is what the brand is. So this is what it is, message it is trying to give. So, yeah, that's what auditions.
So you were in.
Okay, Nikhil, if you think
Pardon?
you need to cut me and say, okay, you need to stop.
No, ma'am. It's that's pretty okay. I was very listening of the whole story. So I will actually formulate the questions on the basis of your story only. Matlab, I have a set of questions written in front of me, but I would like to interrupt and maybe ask few questions in between also. So, ma'am, I want to know ki, the auditions which you were giving in your earlier days when you didn't get the part in the Airtel advertisement. So I can simply say that like the people rehearse in theater, you were actually rehearsing during your auditions.
Yes, absolutely. For me, it was a daily rehearsal process. Skill sharpening is what I mean.
Yeah, skill sharpening. Yeah, that's what I mean.
In theater, you would take a script and rehearse it on a daily basis. While you go for auditions, in a day, if you're doing 4 auditions, there are 4 different scripts, 4 different scenarios, 4 different situations, 4 different characters you are enacting.
Yeah.
Right? So absolutely right. So if you're not doing theater every day, and if you're not working in a place which is making you act every day, then this is a great way, especially for newcomers, especially for people who are entering into the business, because a lot of youngsters come into, I mean, I'm speaking specifically for Bombay because that is the market I am exposed to. Okay, there are a lot of youngsters who come. A lot of them come from drama schools. A lot of them don't come from drama schools. They come because they want to become actors, and that is perfectly okay. I mean, it's auditions, and if you pay attention to what is being told to you by the casting director, and you look and you give enough importance to the script and read it properly and read the brief that is given to you well, then this is a good enough way to sharpen the skills.
Ma'am, how the audition process has changed over the last decade. Like you did your first audition during
I
the age of 51, and
yes,
recently,
I'm
so
51 to now I'm 55. It's 4 years, okay?
oh,
Not
just 4 years.
not
Oh,
51 years old. Okay.
oh,
What is
I'm really sorry, ma'am. I thought it's been a decade, so I won't ask. Yeah, because of the white
I'm
hair.
55. I'm very proud to be 55. I'm 55 and very proud of it. Okay. I have no problem with age and stuff like that. So,
Anything like that.
but first
Fantastic.
audition of mine was in 2015 October, which is 4 years back, 4.5 years back.
So,
How
ma'am,
many films?
in just 4 years, you have been into 10 movies, commercial movies, I would say, five short films, eight web series, 75 advertisements.
Rachut ka jaldi se nikhil. Jaldi.
Uh, when are you going to get the Academy Award?
Arey?
Because, because the pace at which you are acting right now, people can call you the Meryl Streep of India.
I am blessed that people say that. I'm really humbled that people say that to me. I mean, there is no comparison. Absolutely.
No, it is not my self-made comment. It was somebody commented on the screen.
Really? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm not watching because I'm trying to focus on what you're saying.
And don't watch these comments. My friends, I
Huh?
just don't want to read those comments. I mean,
I'm not reading any of those comments actually. I'm not reading any of
just
those.
ignore it.
Hmm.
All right, ma'am. Now the sections have been divided into, like, first we will go and talk about Indian cinema. Then we will talk about web series, and then we will talk about theater, and then we will talk about some funny questions. Uh, I have tried to kept it. I'll let you know later. है ना?
Okay, go
So,
on.
now talking about the industry, Indian cinema, ma'am, it is said that gender equality in Indian cinema is not just dependent on econometric parameters, but also on the kinds of character both men and women bring on the platform. I read a post shared by you, and it says that transformation from a very sophisticated woman to a beggar face was actual fun. So, do you think the portrayal of women in Hindi cinema or Indian cinema is less real when it comes to makeup reality, even in the case of a domestic worker, and the kinds of character being given to a woman?
You see, first, if I take the first half of your question first, which is about parity, okay?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't want to look at economic parity right now. I am more interested in role parity, if you understand what I'm saying. Today, if you see, uh, the protagonist is a man. There are
Mm-hmm.
very few roles where you find a woman who's the protagonist. I think now things are slowly changing. I mean, you do find a few actresses who are getting roles where and who are getting content to work with where they play the protagonist. And it is when the woman starts playing the protagonist is when economic parity will also happen. Okay, because when she is the lead, her
Mm-hmm.
economic structure will be of the lead compared to the rest of the cast that's working there. And this would lead to equality amongst women and men. I am more interested in seeing more women centric, stronger roles happening. So there are two parts. One is the industry, where I think if there would be more content written for strong women, it would
Yeah.
really help. I mean, if you look in Hollywood, look in the international markets, you have actresses like, of course, mine and all our favorite Meryl Streep. You
Yeah.
have Reese Witherspoon. You have Laura Dern. You have Nicole Kidman. You have so many actresses. When you look at their work, even today, they are playing leads in so many projects that they are doing. You can't say the same about India. I mean, yes, there is work happening, but to a lesser extent. I was thinking about this when I went, and a thought came to my mind that, let me see really what is happening. So I thought, let me compare awards that are given out in India and are given out at the Oscars. So I looked at the last 3 years Oscar nominees, Best Female Actress,
Yeah.
Actress Oscar nominees. You won't believe me, in every year, there are at least 2 women who are over 50 years of age in the Best Actress roles.
Definitely, yeah.
Whereas in India, in the last 3 years, there's one actress who's in the Best Actress nominee. That itself tells you the kind of work that is lacking for women in India. Okay, so if people made work like, made women-centric work happen, it would change so many things. On a personal front, what I want, the post that you're talking about, is this is a short film I got to play in Hyderabad for a new director, and he called me up and he briefed me, and I was very uncertain about going and doing this place because he was absolutely raw and he was very new, and I didn't know anybody in that team. Okay, and I got this very random call, and it was in a remote location, and I was thinking, okay, do you think I should go? Do you think I shouldn't have gone? So I thought about it, and when he briefed me about the role and he told me what the role is, I just said yes to him because it was about this really poor woman, very old lady. He told me in the beginning कि मैम आपको हम बहुत मेकअप लगाएंगे और डार्क दिखाएंगे, old दिखाएंगे, and I said yes, I want to do it. The reason I took up this role is that before, I mean, even now, not before, even now, the biggest roadblock that I face in getting jobs is, I'll tell you the kind of things. Your hair is white, so you can't play a mother of the lead. You have to play a grandmother. It's another matter that I'm 55 and my kids are 26 and 20. But I am playing mothers to 40-year-olds, grandmothers to 40-year-olds. I have played mothers to 70-year-olds, 70 years olds who are 15 years older than me because they have black hair and I have white hair. Okay, so these are the stereotypes which I personally am trying to fight against. I don't think I'm succeeding very well, but hopefully I will. You look too fair, so you have to play an urban role. You can't play a rural lady. You can't play a poor woman because you're too fair. I mean, who says? Your job or what you can and cannot do depends on what your skill level is. Eventually, I mean, there is hair and there is makeup and there is costume, and if everything works synergetically, it will give you the effect. And if you see that film that I had done, The Dacoit, I don't know if you saw Dacoit. If you see that film, you will see that I do look old, I do look weary, and I do look really poor and tired because, I mean, that's the entire hair, makeup, costume, everything coming together, making you look that way. So that is where I feel that is what the post is about. That because I have white hair, I don't have to be grandmother. And what is saying that because I am 55, I can't play a romantic, mature woman, romantic lead in a mature film. What is to say that I cannot play, why can I not play a mature old woman who's having an extramarital affair? Why cannot not play an underworld don? Why can I not play a drug lord? You know, why can I not, there are so many things that men at younger and older ages get to play, which women don't get to. Because we have decided that औरत है तो, especially here, माँ होगी, बहन
Teacher.
होगी, चाची होगी, काकी होगी, टीचर होगी, डॉक्टर होगी, नर्स होगी, लॉयर होगी, जज होगी. खत्म हो गया, चलो अब घर जाओ, बाकी कुछ नहीं. और तुम्हारे पास व्हाइट हेयर है, सॉरी प्लीज, मदद, माँ तो तुम बदल नहीं सकती. I have so many people who come and tell me that, listen, you're not very old. Your skin is 40, 45. You can pass off at 45. Go color your hair. I don't want. Okay, fine. If there is a role, there's always an option of wearing a wig. I mean, and it's a fine option. I mean, there is no, it's a pain for the actor, but it's a fine option. I mean, So those are the stereotypes that I really wish if they broke. But things are changing. It's not that things are not changing.
Yeah, I saw the movie Drishyam by Tabu.
Yes.
Like I found Ajay Devgan a little bit lesser on the protagonist level, and she was on the higher platform. So, and I love that movie also. So Kangana is also. Hello.
Sorry. Go ahead. You were saying.
Yeah, Kangana is also doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, you told me the example of the Delhi crimes.
Delhi crime, test case,
Yeah.
Mission Mangal, where there's an entire women lead. You know, there are a lot of stuff which is happening, which is nice. And I think that the digital media hopefully will make this transition faster. I really
So
seriously think
we will come to the digital media
digital
also.
media.
So, ma'am, next I would like to ask you, since you have worked in a broader way, right, from the theater to advertisements to commercial films, what do Indian cinema lacks if we see from a very, 10,000 level, like from a very, very basic level?
I think already answered this question in my previous answer, because what I'm trying to say is exactly this. It lacks, from my perspective, okay? I'm not
Yeah.
looking at overall perspective, from a mature older woman's perspective, which is something I would like to talk about over and over again, because I think I want to address this at a personal level and at a larger scale level, that
Mhm.
it lacks work for good, smart, mature women. I mean, except now in the last 2 years where you see Neena Gupta doing a few roles,
Mhm.
there are so many amazing actresses we have. Where is the There's so many talented actresses, and this is what I would really, really wish Indian cinema would look into, because I think there is a whole world of talent, and there's so much of storytelling you can tell with them, because you've been working with men all your life. Okay, maybe now it's time to shift a little focus and look at the women and give them more, better, chunkier roles to play with and act with.
Yeah, definitely. So
It,
I
this is
understand
this
your point.
yeah, this answers a very personal answer.
Yeah, I understand, ma'am.
Personal.
Uh,
And I like to keep it that way. I don't want to address a broader picture at all. I want to keep it to this.
very, very, very basic level. That was I was trying to get out of you, like from a very basic level.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, now we will come to the web series part, like the digital media. So, ma'am, ma'am, Amazon Prime and Netflix are going head on head with each other. Now, recently, Netflix decided to up their chunk in the investment in terms of Indian market because our population is huge. You know, so ma'am, Indian web series are picking up in the local market. You can see a lot of local themes are coming up, like Jamtara. There was Patal Lok from Delhi and
Yes.
Uttar Pradesh. It was an amazing show. So ma'am, how do you see it changing the viewing capacity of theater and cinema viewers in future? Because the people is pretty much addicted to web series. So going to a cinema hall or going to a theater auditorium is going to be really really tough for next 2 3 hours. Oh, sorry, 2 3 hours. I'm saying 2 3 years. Sorry. So
See,
what do you think?
first of all, I am really, really grateful that these digital platforms exist. Otherwise, all of us would have been completely messed in the last 2.5 months. All of us have been homebound in the last 2.5 months, and these digital platforms is what we have turned towards for a lot of our entertainment. So big thank you because of the digital platform. What I do see the digital platform doing is that it will get more innovative stories. It will get a younger, more creative people into the whole field of things. You will find newer directors, newer actors, newer writers, new DOPs, younger people, talented people, extremely talented people, displaying their skills, their work, making good content. Because see, what happens with the digital platform is that it is not driven by the box office. Currently, the way
Yeah.
the economic model of the platform is, it is driven by box office. Okay, you sold the film, you sold the film, right? So I think this is the place which will drive innovation, will drive new storytelling, will drive a different kind of work for towards the actors. It will bring more new people into the market, people who have not been able to. And thanks to the digital platform, there is so much work. Can you see me? Is the connection okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Connection is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people keep on texting me. You have to talk like this. You have to talk like this. They are the directors of the interview. I find it very useless.
Come on
Like
now, Nikhil, you can't say that. Don't you mean?
Of course, they are helping me. They are helping me a lot.
So, what I was sorry, what was I saying? Yeah. So what I was saying is that because it is not the economics of the whole process is different, more writers will write fresher content, and because of the explosion of digital media, there is so much more work for people. So many more actors can get to showcase their talent. So many more writers can get to showcase their work. So many more directors can get to showcase their work.
Exactly,
And
ma'am. Yeah.
now, if you look at Netflix and Amazon and even Hotstar and all, there are a lot of first-time directors who are managing to sell their short stories to them. Okay, there are a couple of short stories of mine which are online right now. So they are managing to sell short stories to them, and therefore they manage to put their work in front of the audience. And I think that is a tremendous boon to our industry. But as far as I'm concerned, and there is a whole lot of audience like me who will never stop going to a cinema hall or a theater, because for me going to a cinema hall or going to a theater is like an entire experience.
Yeah.
It's not just seeing the movie, it's the popcorn, the caramel popcorn,
Yeah.
Coke,
The
and
audiences, live audiences. Yeah.
yeah. And theater is a different charm without the food completely, but a different charm entirely. So I personally don't see cinemas and theater getting off at all. I mean, yeah, maybe for a shorter period, people may. And right now, though, definitely, because I don't know when we will go back to a cinema hall or go back to seeing a play in a theater with the current situation going. So I guess for another year or so, but I don't know. We have to wait and watch and see what happens.
And I also used to think like that. Like camera came in the 20th century, but the live performances have survived from like decades,
Always,
centuries and always. So,
always.
ma'am, my next question would be around theater only. So, does your theater background give you an edge over other actors when you are going for the auditions?
I don't know. The people who are watching my audition should say it, not me. I hope it does. I hope it does. But what it does definitely do is that I didn't realize this when I started, and I started after a gap of almost 28 years going in front of a camera, and that was the first time I was going in front of a camera. I think somewhere along the line, what I learned as a kid and what I learned in all the workshops and all the theater that I did as a child and much younger person, not child, as a young teenager or a young adult, I don't think it really gets out of your system. So there is a certain comfort level that you have when you're performing. I think in that terms, it might have helped. But honestly speaking, I had to learn the entire art all over again because I was a theater person. I had no idea about what the camera is all about. I didn't know what camera angles are, lighting is, and there is because the camera picks up so much more.
Yeah.
So there is a subtlety that you need to exhibit when you are or display when you are working in front of a camera compared to when you're working in live theater. But the thing is that because I knew that the difference, because I had the experience or I was trained, I was able to maybe pick it up faster, understand faster, and maybe learn faster because of that.
All right, I get it, ma'am. So, there are the other philosophical questions according to the audience. So we will go on to them on later stage. So I have a very fun activity for you. Actually, I asked my friends to give me some rapid fire questions.
No, 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 no.
मैम हमारा एक ग्रुप बना हुआ है तो मैंने उस पर डाला कि मुझे थोड़े से रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चंस दे दो। मैम सबने अपना अपना इंटरव्यू कर लिया, मेरे टाइम पे किसी ने मतलब मेरी हेल्प नहीं करी क्वेश्चन डाल के एक भी, तो मैंने मैम वो सेक्शन हटा दिया।
बड़े गंदे दोस्त है तुम्हारे।
मैम इसीलिए तो वो दोस्त है मैम।
नहीं,
नेक्स्ट।
सत्यम ने तो कितनी मदद की है आज हमको।
हाँ, सत्यम सर का आज दिन बहुत ही टायरिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि वो लगे हुए हैं मतलब सुबह से।
So much, you were a great help, not only to figure this session out, but to help me with all my posts. He was really sweet. Really, really helpful. Thank you, Satyam. Yeah. Go on, sorry. That was a little off our conversation. But
He is the founder of Alchemy Theatre Society. He is supposed to be thanked each and every day.
are you doing it?
Uh, I mean, sometimes, like on weekends, I keep it at like weekends. I just give him like little bit of praise every weekend.
ठीक है, ठीक है. If it works for
Yeah,
the both of you, it works.
yeah, it was. So, ma'am, there are some tongue twister which you have to try multiple times.
चलो try करते हैं.
मजा आएगा मैम, करके देखो मैम. मैं कर सकता हूँ अच्छे से क्योंकि मैंने ये रिहर्स कर लिया है, ठीक है.
Very
बट
not fair. चलो कोई बात.
बट आपको थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट करना है, ठीक है. सो मैम द फर्स्ट वुड बी रेड लेदर येलो लेदर 5 टाइम्स स्ट्रेट अवे.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Got it.
10 times.
चल. Really, same one?
10 times.
Really? Okay, let's try. Red leather, yellow leather, 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 red leather, yellow leather. Got it. Satyam.
Next one, ma'am. Next one, ma'am.
I know that is a easy one, and you're gonna make it difficult. ये
No, ma'am.
बच्चे को खुश कर देते. पहला एक easy वाला दे देते.
हाँ.
चलो, बोलो.
Next one. Here, huh? A big black bug bit a big black bear, and the big black bear blew black blood.
ये तो याद ही नहीं रहेगा. इतना लंबा आधा करो उसको. A big black bug bit a big black bear, and the big black bear
Bear
bled black blood.
blew black blood.
Blue black blood. थोड़ा लंबा है. A big black.
Look, this is why it is fun. People are saying कि play की practice शुरू हो गई है, but play की practice में हमेशा fun ही आया है मैम. आपको भी आया, हमें भी आया. So we will do it for some time.
A big black bug bit a big black bear.
Black bear
Big black bear blew black blood. A big black bug bit a big blue black bear.
and the big black bear blew black blood. All right. And another one is a longer one, but it is very simple.
ये भी लंबा.
नहीं, इतना ही है, but मैम थोड़ा सा simple है, ठीक है. So the Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper.
Peter Piper.
हाँ, Peter Piper picked a pack of
Pickled pepper.
picked up pepper. A pack of pickled pepper Peter Piper picked.
Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled piper. A bag of pickled piper. Peter Piper picked. Oh God. अच्छा.
Somebody, Satyam has given one task. पतीले में पपीता पीला पीला.
चलो वापस.
नहीं.
सत्य मेरे को पढ़ने नहीं हो रहा.
हाँ.
पतीला पीतल के पतीले में पपीता पीला पीला. पीतल के पपीते में पपीता पीला पीला. पीतल के पतीले में पपीता पीला पीला. पतीले में पपीता पीला पीला. पीतल के पतीले में पपीता पीला पीला. I think that was all right. छोटा है तो I think manage. ये लंबा है ना, मुझे थोड़ा याद नहीं रह रहा.
नहीं मैम, वो तो ऑफ कोर्स मैम, याद करे बिना तो नहीं होगा मैम. बट इवेंचुअली यू आर वेरी स्किलफुल. सो मैम वी विल गो टू. Sorry ma'am, but so ma'am, we'll go to now another important section, especially for our audience. So उनको अभी थोड़ा फन करा दिया है तो अब वो भागेंगे नहीं, है ना. मतलब this is how I usually direct my, मतलब जो भी मतलब सीखने आता है एज अ डायरेक्टर, कि थोड़ा थोड़ा बीच में करा दिया करो जिससे भाग जाते हैं मैम लोग.
सही बात है.
जैसे शेक्सपियर ने प्ले लिखे थे ना कि मैम एक आध बीच में कॉमिक कैरेक्टर डाल दो कि लोग बैठे रहे हैं, वैसे ही. तो somebody has written कि मोदी जी को अमित शाह ने मतलब प्रेज कर दिया समथिंग, वो वाला स्टेटमेंट मेरा आपके लिए ऐसा था।
कौन सा?
मतलब मैंने आपको अभी बोला था ना कि मैम काफी अच्छी स्किल्स है मैम आपकी,
अच्छा
तो
तो चढ़ा दिया
somebody
उसने।
has commented कि ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे अमित शाह ने मोदी जी की तारीफ कर दी हो। And his name is Sanchayan sir, मतलब his actual name is Sin Chan and his nickname is Sanchayan.
हाय संजय।
So uh, so ma'am, we'll go again into the world of theater, and ma'am, how important is balancing your personal life and the life you live in the world of theater and cinema, like life versus art, and how do you manage around your family, then friends, and then work?
See, it is important because, but the thing is that there are two parts again to this answer. The first part
Mhm.
being is that at the age at which I decided to go back, when my kids were very small, I took a long break to be with them. Okay, so when they were really tiny, I was with them all the time. When I got back into this world, my kids were much
Mhm.
older, and hence they were not very dependent on me, and they were extremely supportive, and they were the ones who had primarily said, "Mom, you must go and try this field again. It used to be your passion, and you must see if you can do this again." Okay, so they, because of the fact that they were invested in me doing this work also, they are extremely supportive about it. So uh, it didn't really, I didn't have to really be there for them all the time to, look after them. So that was okay. I mean, if they were small and I had to do it, I really am not sure how well I would have managed it. Second, my husband runs a business office in Pune. And when I decided to do this, I used to work with him. We used to work together, and I told him, "Listen, I want to really go and try this, and this has been my passion." And honestly, he was extremely supportive. He said, "Yeah, okay, if this is what you want to do, then this is what you want to do." But the thing is that in his business is Pune based, so he's in Pune. So there is no demand on my time. He has either. So currently in my phase of life, I would say that my time is largely my time, and hence I am able to push and do the maximum possible that I can do in the current phase. Uh,
Wonderful, man.
as far as managing with family and friends is concerned, initially it was tough. It was very tough. Because I would say yes to everything I got, and I would never commit to anybody. But if you're doing, and I think if you really want to get to somewhere, then maybe you do need to give that amount of time, the to the field that you want to excel in. So I took it that way, and I did do all the projects, interesting projects that came my way. Uh, when I have started doing a longer television role right now, which I'm doing in Naginpur, if I get to know of a family commitment well in advance, I tell them and I block the details. The people are, if you give people advance notice, they are fairly accommodative. The place where it is unpredictable is your advertising, mostly because they come 2-3 days
All
before.
right.
So I have, I don't know whether it really works, but I think it's a little bit of magic I'm doing. Maybe I'm a brouhaha. So if I have a short list that comes up and I get a range of dates, but in that range of dates, I have a family commitment or a very important personal commitment, then I just think I close my eyes and put it into existence. They give me the project, but don't give it to me. Please make the project happen on another day, and very often it does. So I don't know. Maybe I'm doing some. I think a little bit of. Maybe I'm doing
Like,
some.
your life is pretty much sorted on that level.
No, it isn't. Sometimes I get majorly screwed up with my scheduling, but by and large, I think I'm blessed that my projects do work out smoothly.
So, ma'am, before going to the next question, we have to disconnect because 1 hour is almost complete, and
Okay.
I'll go live again in 10 seconds, and you can connect it after 10 seconds again. है ना?
Okay. I hope we don't lose our audience.
No, no, मैम, वो है मतलब
है
थोड़ा है, मतलब पावर है थोड़ा.
अच्छा अच्छी बात है चलो खुश है हम पावर है तो
Yeah.
Hi.
So, ma'am, so of course, ma'am, the little bit count will go down
So that,
of the audience. But ma'am, that is about technology. We cannot do anything about it. So, uh, ma'am, before going to another section of you can say some important questions, there is one question in which audience will also participate. All right, and we all have to pick one answer, one specific answer according to our knowledge and according to our experience. So the question is, what does Indian theater really lacks? And you have to pick only one of the major factor, only one specific factor. Of course, जो options हैं वो सभी कहीं ना कहीं पे मतलब बड़े factors हैं, but according to you, what is the one major factor? And this is an open question for the audience also. They can also comment what according to them is one major factor that Indian theater lacks, and I am giving up the options. The first factor is investment and technology. Second is lesser amount of live audience. Third is education among artists. And fourth is diversion towards mainstream platforms. I will repeat it again for everybody. First is investment and technology. Second is lesser amount of live audience. Third is education among artists. And fourth is diversion towards mainstream platforms.
okay. Do you want
So, ma'am,
me to
you can answer now. People are actually starting reply.
start answering?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. There are a lot of people I'm seeing who are saying
Someone said government support. That was not in the option. I am trying to say pick one option.
बस अभी गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट चाहिए तो गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट चाहिए
गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट तो मैम कहीं पे भी मिल जाए मैम, वो चीज अच्छी हो जाती है बस.
मैं नहीं बोलती हूँ. I think there's a lot of people who believe that audience, but I would go with investment.
You
Because
will go with?
go with investment in the
Yeah.
in theatre. Okay, the reason I say that is that there are a lot of amazingly talented actors whose passion is theatre, and they really don't want to. Like there are people like me who want to act. So theatre हो, film हो, कुछ भी हो चलेगा. मुझे जब तक काम करने आता है. But there are people who are dedicated to theatre, but theatre से इंडिया में पेट नहीं भरता. Okay, across the world it is different. In a lot of parts of the world, theatre say you can happily be a theatre artist and devote your life to theatre, and you will be able to live a decent life. In India, the struggle is immense to pay rent, to get food. Theatre doesn't pay anything. So I feel that if there was, like, it has started happening slowly and little has started happening. I think the Adhyam group does some work, and some small banks are now doing, and some financial institutes are doing. But
Yeah,
I feel,
Aditya Birla, this Kotak Mahindra Finance.
but I feel if more corporates looked at theatre as one of the art forms to invest in, there would two things that would happen. One, the actors could be sufficiently and decently remunerated to be able to live a day-to-day decent life in a city, wherever, like Bombay or Delhi or wherever it is that they are looking at. So that the actor then doesn't have to see what an actor is doing today is that the one even who loves theatre, does theatre, but at the same time has to keep going for auditions, keep taking off for shoots, because usko paid bharna hai. He has to earn money to live, correct? But if he is supported financially for in the theatre itself, then why would he go look here and there? He'd be happy doing theatre and earning his money. Also, the other thing that money would be able to do is, I think it would be able to publicize it better.
Yeah.
Bring it into focus better. Get better venues for people to exhibit their art, whereby more and more people and a younger audience would start, coming in, first timers. What you need is first timers coming in to see what is going on, how is it working, So money would be able to, I'm not saying money is be all and end all, but it is very critical, and to say कि हाँ पैसे से फर्क नहीं पड़ता is completely incorrect and wrong, because बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. Okay, so if money came into theatre, I personally feel it would really help the actors to fearlessly live their passion in theatre itself.
And ma'am, the based upon this, because we have actually identified the problem, but now we are going to. Pardon?
What do you think what is your choice? What is your answer in this?
Ma'am, I think like this, कि there is a lot of white space in India in terms of theater. Ma'am, think about 5 years back. If you think about 5 years back, ma'am, how many people uh, know about how to use smartphones in all over India? Geo came, it flooded the market.
Correct.
Now TikTok is flooding the market. Ma'am,
Correct.
it's about reaching the larger population. It's not about the population will come to us and watch the theater.
So how are they
It's
reaching? Because they have the moolah to do
yeah,
it.
but that is where I'm coming, ma'am. Ma'am, it's about the more number of auditoriums and more number of open auditoriums. Like any performance can happen anywhere. Like if you go to Greece, if you go to Russia, if you see European theater, they are doing under the tree. तो मैम अभी एक गांव में अगर आप जाते हो मैम वहां पे परफॉर्मेंस का स्पेस का आपको कभी कमी नहीं मिलेगी इट्स अबाउट द होल मैम वो जैसे हम इस टाइम वेब सीरीज की तरफ मूव कर रहे हैं ना एक मेजर चंक में
Movement
लाइक
आ रहा है.
like movement आ रहा है like Netflix is gonna invest a lot because Amazon Prime is right now leading मैम ये है ना मैम ये जो मतलब टसल है मतलब बिजनेसेस में ये मैम किसी को भी एकदम से मतलब टर्न अराउंड कर सकता है मैम किसी भी चीज का बिजनेस if you think like this that there are there are startups and there are like marketing people who starts looking at this कि अगर एक गांव का व्यक्ति अगर 10 रुपए भी देता है एक परफॉर्मेंस के लिए या 5 रुपए भी देता है मैम आज how many people are living in like urban India like hardly 23% 24% and this is I'm talking about the tier 1 and tier 2 cities जहाँ पे auditoriums हैं think about the larger population which is 60 to 65% of population if they start paying with 1 rupees also or maybe 2 rupees also it will change the game of Indian theater in India so the point is we have to perform at every local level also the people should perform at local level also that is the main thing which we are actually missing once it starts happening it will definitely change the like investment in technology look ma'am technology is directly dependent on investment the more money will come the more technology will come the more investment come the audiences will automatically come and education of course then diversion would be less towards mainstream platforms so my options were actually like linked to each other like A to B, B to C and C to D. So I used to think like this मैम कि आज से 5-6 साल पहले मैम कोई लोकल लेवल की वेब सीरीज प्रोड्यूस नहीं होती थी और इवन की टेलीविजन वाज आल्सो ऑल अबाउट यूपी एंड बिहार एंड लिटिल बिट ऑफ मे बी मराठी दैट्स ऑल और एवरीथिंग इज चेंजिंग बट जब वहां पे परफॉर्मेंसेस होनी स्टार्ट होंगी थिंग्स विल चेंज लुक व्हाट टिकटॉक इज डूइंग मैम टिकटॉक एक
Crazy.
बस मोबाइल चलाना सिखा रहा है मैम वो अच्छी तरीके से इंडियन ऑडियंस को और जब सब मोबाइल चलाना सीख जाएंगे तो वेब सीरीज देखना भी सीख जाएंगे वेब सीरीज देखना सीख जाएंगे तो लोगों के बारे में जान जाएंगे लोगों के बारे में जान जाएंगे यहाँ पे लोकल आर्टिस्ट जितने भी हैं वो लोग लाइव परफॉर्मेंस करेंगे लोग वो भी देंगे थिंग्स विल चेंज like it if I give an yeah definitely ma'am like after 10 years there the changes will come after 20 years more changes will come
Obviously.
अभी मैम हम मैम आप यू सेड वन थिंग कि मैम पहले कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में मतलब साथ में प्ले करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता था पहले के टाइम पे आपके टाइम अभी मैम अभी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है आगे जाके मैम और कम डिफिकल्ट होगा many people will participate in theater and then it will create a revolution
I agree.
this is what I think मतलब of course many people can have different perspective कैसे भी हो सकता है
Obviously.
so ma'am I'll go to another interesting questions ma'am how do you languages do you speak how many languages do you speak
I speak English, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati. Okay.
4 languages
No, I speak more. Married to a Tamilian, a Palghatayar actually. So I speak Tamil. So I have a huge exposure to the south in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So I speak the Palghat Tamil, which is a mix of Tamil and Malayalam, because of which I can understand Tamil I can understand Malayalam. I mean, roughly understand the gist of a conversation when people are talking in Malayalam. And I claim that given a script, I can speak Tamil and Malayalam. Yeah. And which I did actually. I just did a Malayalam film for Rajiv Ravi called Thirumugam, which will release this year. One of the first films where I play this very negative Jewish woman. It's a period film, so I play a Jewish moneylender. And there was it was really tough, the speaking, of course. But I think we did a decent job, yeah. I mean, it was fun, and I learned Malayalam for that. I learned the dialogues at least.
So, ma'am, now, ma'am, based on your multilingual work, ma'am, what is your opinion about other film industries in India, like Gujarat, maybe Haryanvi, Bhojpuri, South industry, the Northeast?
ज़्यादा exposure है नहीं. मैंने generally Bombay में काम किया है, and a little bit of work I've done in Kerala, and it's different, and every industry is different, and I guess everywhere there are pros and cons. But I think what happens is that you go for smaller projects outside, you're charmed because you're there for a shorter period. And so I've thoroughly enjoyed my experiences in Kerala. I've shot in Chennai, I've shot in Hyderabad. So I've thoroughly enjoyed. There's a different way work is approached, but essentially it's the same. The human dynamics are different because of the way people are. But
So,
otherwise, काम तो similar ही है.
Pardon, sorry, ma'am.
काम तो same ही है, but the dynamics are different. I mean, like when you're there is a different way the language is spoken, and stuff like that. So it is a little different, but it is. I enjoy my experiences outside Bombay.
Ma'am, now I'll go to the one last question. What is more tiring for you? And ma'am, you have to pick one. You cannot say both. Like, all right. So 8 hours of rehearsal in theater or a day shoot.
Can I pick neither? Because what is really hold on. I'll tell you why. Wait a minute. What is really tiring is sitting in a vanity van or your makeup. I mean, that is exhausting, man. I mean, I don't mind rehearsing all day for theater, and I don't mind being on set for 12 hours continuously as long as I'm shooting. Because somehow, when you enjoy the stuff that you're doing, the work doesn't exhaust you. It kind of reinvigorates you. It kind of freshens you up. So I can come back after a 14-day shoot and be so excited about the day and sit and talk, and my children say, aren't you tired? You left home at 6 and now it is 10 or 11. Aren't you exhausted? I'm like, yeah, I am tired, but you know what? This happened and that happened and this is what we did. So I think as long as I am shooting and on set and doing the art, I quite enjoy both of them completely. I really hate sitting and not shooting the whole day. One shot or two shots that you're part of, and then वो बहुत बोरियत है. So
ma'am, so the मतलब जो fixed questions थे, जो मतलब लिखे हुए थे, वो सब खत्म हो गए. Now I'll come up with some 2 or more small question. Ma'am, what is your favorite food? It seems to me that you are a foodie and you cannot pick one.
Eggs and a lot of basic Parsi food, because I'm a Parsi, so I don't think everybody will understand, but dhandar chawal, which is like yellow dal with plain rice, a lot of basic food. If it was outside food, then I like Italian and I like continental. I like.
Ma'am, what is your? Ma'am, what is your favorite? Kya?
There is a dish called sali paridu. There's akuri. All the egg preparations that we Parsis do are absolutely my hardcore favorite.
Yes, Ramakant
sir, one second. I need to talk to Ramakant sir. Yes, Ramakant sir, my favorite drink is my tea, which I like to make myself even on set always. Ramakant sir is a co-actor and we've done some amazing projects together, and he knows how crazy I'm about my tea. And I don't like to drink the ukada hua brewed chai, the kada that you get at sets and outside. So every time, there's a story behind it. So every time I reach set, My first priority is to find the spot man, find the tea spot, find the dada who's making tea. That's what I do religiously, okay? I find the dada who's going to making tea. Then I introduce myself and I say, this is the character I'm playing for the day. Let me please demonstrate how I want my tea for the day. Then I make a cup of tea and I show it to him. And then I tell him कि जब भी आपको पता चलेगा कि दादी को या चाची को या डॉक्टर को चाय चाहिए तो प्लीज ऐसे बना के मुझे भेजिए. So,
Next question would be, what is your favorite destination for vacation?
I used to love New York, but I'm not too sure right now.
Pardon?
I love New York, but I'm not too sure about it right now.
And ma'am, which one is your favorite theatre society in India?
Yours? Okay. Alchemy Theatre Society, okay? Alchemy Theatre Society. All right?
सुन रहे हो ना, मतलब जितने भी लोग हैं सुन लो. Alchemy Theatre Society is Farida ma'am's favorite choice. ठीक है.
Okay.
Now the last question, after which we will actually close it on. It is also a funny question.
For you close, because I'd like to talk to some of the people. I can't. Anyway, we'll talk later.
All right.
Go on, you tell me.
So the last question would be, ma'am, do you miss theatre, like performing on theatre?
Yes, I do.
So ma'am, what is the probability of Alchemy Theatre Society collaborating with you for a performance in Mumbai?
Very high.
Very.
Yeah, what is it? Anybody. In fact, see, when I started this work again, I didn't look at theatre because I wanted to go through, do advertising and stuff. And that was a conscious decision of path. That was the path I consciously followed, okay? But last year, I mean, there's a girl called Akriti, whom I did broken with. Extremely close friend. We became really good friends. And she did a play and she writes also. And she has a theatre group. And I told her that the next time you write a play, please write a character for me. So she wrote a children's play for the Prithvi Children's Festival last year, where I acted in. So that was the first play I did after almost 30 years, a gap of almost close to 30 years. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I had such a blast. It's called Monsters and Dragon. And I was playing the monster in that. And the entire energy and the practice it was so exhilarating. I had so much fun that I am definitely looking at doing more theatre. I want to do at least one play, if not more, every year.
So ma'am, we will collaborate one day. Definitely.
Definitely, I'm on.
Definitely. My friends are saying they are losing jobs now in Alchemy Theatre.
कौन है जो बूढ़ी औरत बनना चाहता है तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स में से? हाँ?
है मैम बूढ़ी औरत बना देता हूँ मैम बहुत जल्दी किसी को भी. तो मैम वो वाली थी. But I would say कि we will definitely like to involve you in one of our play. Maybe a cameo, maybe something. आप आए, लोगों को हाय बोला. Alchemy is the best society and just. So we will definitely partnership with you.
I'm being very honest about it.
Pardon, ma'am?
I'm
Sorry?
being very honest about it.
Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. Ma'am, it was supposed to be a very funny question, but thank you very much. If you are saying that you will actually consider it very seriously, then.
See, this is what I'm talking about. If I'm planning to do one play, and for me, it's not about the money where I'm doing the theatre, because that's why I'm not doing only theatre, because I need to focus on monetary gains also. So I do all the other work. And if I'm going to do one play, I'll do it with whomever I'm comfortable with. If there's a good role and there's a nice script and there's a group of youngsters who want to explore, I would definitely want to work with it. And I enjoy working with younger crowds and younger people.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I would love it. Yeah, I would definitely.
Thank you very much, ma'am. आपने consider कर लिया, बहुत अच्छी बात है. Ma'am, now you can talk to your friends who are here in the list.
I don't know how to see. There are too many comments, but I would. Can I see these comments later afterwards?
Yeah, ma'am. I will post it on the IGTV as an IGTV video on Instagram on our page. Yeah, I don't know, ma'am. The comments are there. I don't know, ma'am. I guess comment. मैम आते हैं, मैंने देखा है मैम, मुझे याद नहीं है बट मैम कमेंट्स आते हैं, उसमें भी
So
आते
I
हैं.
personally reply to some of them because I can't see all of them. There are too many. But I would like to personally thank everybody, all the friends, family, and people who have joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining. I'm going through some of the comments, and I think you all are being too sweet to me and really very kind to me. And I'm really, really blessed to have all of you in my life.
So
Thank you
मैम,
so much. I'm really
सो मैम
grateful.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम, आपने इतना टाइम दिया. और वी आर एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी मैम कि आपको इतना टेक्निकल रन करवाना पड़ा मैम. मुझे खुद मतलब
तुम्हारे कारण, हाँ, ये भी बोल दो, तुम्हारे कारण. नहीं तो लोग
मेरे
सोच
कारण
समझ में नहीं आया.
मेरे कारण हुआ है. मैं बता देता हूँ कि एक्चुअली वी ट्राइड एवरीथिंग, लाइक मैम का वाईफाई, मेरा वाईफाई, मैम का सेलुलर डेटा, मेरा सेलुलर डेटा, मेरे पड़ोसियों का वाईफाई. इवन देयर वाज अ प्लान कि आई शुड गो टू सत्यम सर हाउस, कि वहां जाके उनके वाईफाई पे कर लेते हैं. देन सडनली आई चेंज्ड माय मोबाइल फोन. फिर मैं अपने फ्लैटमेट के फोन पे आया एंड देन आई गॉट टू नो कि मर्फीज लॉ.
हाँ, है ना. और प्रॉब्लम हमेशा तुम्हारे साथ ही था.
होता है मैम, होता है मेरे साथ. काफी लोगों को प्रॉब्लम होती है मैम.
So thank you. Should I talk to these people now, or maybe I thank them? Thank you,
या मैम
Juhi,
डेफिनेटली.
Sunu, Anaita, Riddhi, Anshu, Call, uh, Asim. Hi, Asim. Thanks, Kavita, for joining. Dolly, Simran, Ramakant sir, of course, I already thank you. Varsha, thank you so much. Thanks, Paritosh. Thanks a lot of friends who are online. Thank you so much for all of you for joining in. Or kuch? I think.
नो मैम, नो मैम,
Thank you,
दैट वुड
Vicky.
वेट.
Thank you for joining the conversation and being there for me. She's a good friend of mine. I do a lot of. There's another activity that I do a lot, which is meditation, and there's something I'm really passionate about besides
हाँ.
theatre, is sisterhood and women's circle. So which is why I keep talking about women role and women work, and because I believe that after a certain age, it is that community and that bond that helps you grow. And
या डेफिनेटली मैम, टोटली टोटली. यू कैन नॉट गो अहेड विदाउट पीपल,
yeah, but
गुड
I'm a
पीपल इन लाइफ.
sisterhood and women believer. Though I'm not a feminist by any chance, but I believe in women supporting women a lot. So
Yeah.
thank you all. Thank you, Mridula, for coming in. Thank you, Juhi.
So thank you ma'am, for connecting with us, for connecting with Alchemy Theatre Society, and shouting for us also. That was also very good.
I tried,
Of
yeah.
course, somewhere in our heart we wanted that, but we got it eventually. So thank you very much, ma'am. We'll someday, somewhere, we will try to connect again. And okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye, ma'am. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.